Part 21. Online games, my archery skills have unlimited effects. Author, Cat Orange. Chapter 201. The Holy Eye of Destiny suddenly gave a prompt. Coming. Lin Kong moved his eyes to the side and used blood arrow rain in advance. The sea of blood turned into thousands of arrows and fell to the ground. The next moment, hundreds of figures appeared, and they were members of the Austrian law organization. -21e. 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 Tip, you are stunned, lasting 2010 seconds. Tip, you are blinded for 860 seconds. A series of prompts rang in my ears. The enemy happened to be attacked by the last round of blood arrows and was held in place, unable to move. They were confused. After hearing the prompt, everyone was a little dumbfounded. Dizzied for more than 2000 seconds. This is so disgusting. Seeing the sudden appearance of members of the Arcane Temple, the team members were startled. Holy shit, are these people enemies? With such strength, you still want to show off an output? I see that their IQ is not very good. Tisk tisk, Boss Yanjai's control is not good enough. Although the enemy's eyes were dark, they still had hearing. Listening to the discussion of Lin Kong's teammates, the enemy was so angry that he wanted to vomit blood. At this time, everyone looked at Lin Kong and asked Boss Yanjai, "Do you want to kill them?" No. Lin Kong shook his head. Professionals who participated in the legendary trial must carry more than 300 resurrection items. It is a waste of time to kill them completely. It is better to control them. Just stay here and listen to the news about my clearance. The corner of Lin Kong's mouth curled up slightly. He turned around and continued to kill monsters. Every time he entered a new plane, the cooldown of his skills would be refreshed. So Lin Kong relied on the combination of Arrow Destroys 9 Heavens and Blood Flame Divine Spear to instantly kill ordinary people. Monsters and special monsters. System prompts come and go. Ding. Tianhun World Announcement. The team of Eternal Night cleared the second plane, time taken, 2 seconds. The team of Eternal Night cleared the third plane, time taken, 2 seconds. It lasts until the 30th floor, and the clearance time is 2 seconds. On the 31st, 61st and 91st floors, the difficulty of the trial will be doubled. Basically, the first 90 floors will not take more than 3 minutes. Wait for the members of the Arcane Temple to escape from the control effect. They have been eliminated. Because there is an upper limit on the number of special monsters on each floor. So they return to the Tyrant civilization in Universe 10. Why is Yang Ye so powerful? Everyone was hit hard. They were selected by the upper management to deal with Lin Kong. It shows that the strength is good. But, from beginning to end, they didn't even see Lin Kong's appearance. This is a huge irony. Lord Balwin, how should we report the situation to the temple elders? Many people are full of fear. I can only explain it truthfully. The leader also looked sad. In the world of Tianhun. In the constant killing, the archery effect of 59 and additional divinity reached the full value of 72,000 points. Lin Kong's attributes skyrocketed. The speed of this divine improvement is unbelievable. After other professionals reach the true God level, there are only 3 ways to improve their divinity. One is to obtain upgrades. The second is to participate in the secret realm of reincarnation in the true God level world. You can get up to 10 points each time, and the rewards in higher worlds are higher. The third is to obtain props that increase divinity. However, the props of the third path are extremely rare. Except for divine crystals, other props are hundreds or even 1,000 times more expensive than props of the same quality. And there's a price but no stock. Excluding upgrade paths, true God level professionals gain an average of 20 points of divinity per year. Most people's secret realm clearance rate is less than 50%, and their divinity will be deducted if they fail. 72,000 divinity points. 99.9% of professionals don't get that much divinity. A small number of people also need to spend thousands or even tens of thousands of years. Lin Kong shook his head to clear his cluttered thoughts. Almost finished. There was a trace of fire in his eyes. Becoming a god. This is the dream of many people. And he is about to achieve his goal. The 100th layer. After killing 30 rounds of ordinary monsters, he ushered in the final boss. Heavenly Holy Soul King True God Realm. Level, 100. Divinity, 3000. Rank, Lord God. HP, 13.5 trillion. In the legendary level trial world, a Lord God level monster appears. This is outrageous. Seeing this scene, the team members could only shout from the side, "Boss is awesome." Lin Kong looked deeply at the boss and secretly said, "Let me use you to test my highest strength." Extreme Killing. Holy Hunt. The three major status skills are activated, and various data increase dramatically. Blood Flame Divine Spear. Lin Kong used the skill and input 100 points of divine power, and the damage was increased by 1000% again. The sky of the entire plane has been occupied by a bloody sea of fire. The sea of fire condensed into a billion-foot-long divine spear and descended into the world. The vast divine power swept across all directions, the sky had collapsed, revealing a dark space like a black hole, and endless devouring power descended on the earth. The scene of world destruction is truly unfolding before our eyes. Boom boom boom. Minus 337,977 trillion. Power enough to kill the Lord God burst out. The holy soul in the sky was instantly annihilated by the blood flames. System prompt sounds. It took you 3 hours to complete the legendary level trial. Trial points, 100 million. Proportion, 100%. Ding. Announcement from Zushan Universe. Professional Yang Ye broke the clearance record in Tianhun World and was promoted to the first place. Congratulations to Eternal Knight for obtaining, World Fragments X40, Free Attributes add 8000, Main God Level Achievement Mark X2, Transcendence Value add 4000, Main God Level System Reward X2. In an instant, all professionals in the world received the news. They also saw changes in the Tianhun World list. Lin Kong firmly occupied the first place with a time of 3 hours. Oh my god, it takes other people longer and longer to clear the trial world, but the time it takes for Boss Yanjai is getting shorter and shorter. Is this still a human being? Yanjai is really strong. I estimate that after he completes the trial, he will become a god directly. It took 35 days and 3 hours to clear the level of the Supreme God of the Key of Truth, Alank. The Eternal Night ended in 3 hours, I have nothing to say. Professionals are talking a lot. The 100th level of Tianhun World. The team members have left. Lin Kong still stayed where he was. The damage of that blood flame divine spear has reached the level of a high-level master god. The legendary level Heavenly Soul World plane cannot resist it at all. In an instant, hundreds of millions of miles of land turned into nothingness, revealing the boundless sea outside the world. This is the birthplace of the world. And the 100th level is still collapsing. After a long time, the system prompts. Ding. Tianhun World announcement. Due to unknown reasons, the operation of Tianhun World failed. All those who have not passed the level will be forced to exit this world, and the number of failures will not be recorded. Tianhun World will enter a cooling period that will last for 5 months. Isn't it? Will there be glitches in the trial world? Then my previous efforts were not in vain. Damn it, didn't Boss Yanjai's team just clear the level? This is not fair. There was a wailing sound from the group of contestants. But the system ignored it and directly invited everyone out of the Tianhun World. Lin Kong returned to the bedroom. Ding. You have broken through to the demigod level and the level cap has been lifted. When you reach level 108, you will get 440 free attribute points, 22 divinity points. Congratulations on your awakening to the sub-god realm due to the influence of the law of growth. Lin Kong's attributes gained from upgrading will receive bonuses, including divinity. His divinity increases to 73,616 points. At this time, the system gives a prompt. Ding. You have met the requirements for awakening the true God realm. Do you want to awaken directly? Yes. Lin Kong agreed decisively. Mysterious power was derived from the space, integrated into his body, and transformed every part of his body. Blood, bones, heart, brain, the body and soul received the most essential and ultimate baptism and sublimation. The soul transforms into a divine soul. The body transforms into a divine body. The two merge and feed each other. Finally, they transcend mortals and reach the other side of God. If the world is not destroyed, life will be endless. This is a God. Online games, my archery skills have unlimited effects. Author, Cat Orange. Chapter 202. The transformation from mortal to divine lasted for 20 days. Lin Kong's consciousness returns to his body. Congratulations on awakening the true God realm, your permanent 4-dimensional attribute growth add 1000%, your own health x 20,000%. Additional effect, when attacked by units not higher than the true God domain, damage reduction is 40%. Awakening ability, space travel. The shuttle distance and speed are related to the divine power value. I have reached level 108 and can use the divine inheritance of the Lord God of Light. Lin Kong couldn't wait to take out the inheritance of the source of divinity. Use it immediately. The vast and pure divinity is integrated into the body. The boundless divine power surges to the limbs and veins, nourishing his divine body and soul. This power is higher than Lin Kong's own strength. Several times. 3 days later, Lin Kong completely absorbed the original inheritance, and his divinity rose to 323,616. HP, 300.3 trillion, physical attack, 6.47 billion, attack speed, 375.54/s, defense, 3,218 trillion. All attributes increased greatly. Defense even exceeding the health value by more than 10 times. Because of Blood Wasteland Witch Body, you will receive a defense bonus equivalent to 3/1000 of your health value. Moreover, divinity will increase the defense value by 30 to 36 times. The speed of the forest sky will not be the same. Slow. Close to 15.6 times the speed of light. He slightly estimated the distance of space travel. The maximum distance of a single travel is 51,335 light-years. In an ordinary true God level world, Lin Kong can teleport 4 times across a divine domain. As for the Lord of Light, laws, Lin Kong is not ready to absorb them for the time being. For the teleportation scroll of the Supreme World, he must check the level of his own laws. If a law reaches level 1000, he will automatically advance to the main God realm. Lin Kong will lose the ability to participate in civilized competitions. Qualification for the competition. This is something he definitely doesn't want to see. Next, help the Black Dragon Emperor advance to become the main god. Lin Kong secretly said. The Black Dragon Emperor's refining materials include the corpse of a void apostle, so it also has the ability to devour the corpse's divinity. During the legendary level trial, the Black Dragon Emperor's divinity rose to 122,354 points, which was enough to meet the requirements. The request of the Lord God. It swallows the Lord of Darkness. The endless divine power of darkness wraps around the whole body and forms a giant black cocoon. Because there is a real corpse of a god in the refining material. The Black Dragon Emperor is promoted to the Lord God in just 15 days. The fusion is completed. Afterwards, it will become a level 150 main god. Then, Lin Kong takes it back into his backpack and takes out the weapon Slaughter Hunter. It directly consumes 250% of the evolution degree. Let it rise to level 105. Killer Hunter Soul Enhancement add 7. Quality, Main God. Level, 105. Bonus, Attack add 38,824, 4-dimensional attribute add 19,412, Divine Power add 250. Lin Kong glanced at the equipment panel and suddenly remembered something. Correct. I have not used Endless Swallowing. A chance to devour monster attributes once a month. Can't waste it? Why not take advantage of the fact that the competition is not held and go to the God Burial World, Lin Kong was thinking. At this moment, the system prompt sounded. You have 4 friend information. Could it be that Wang Cheng is already preparing to eradicate the Black Moon sect? Thinking of this, Lin Kong opened the information list. Wang Cheng Yang, yeah, are you ready? Today is the moon ceremony day of the Black Moon sect, and it is also our best opportunity. The hunting teams in Area 36 around the world have already taken action. I am coming over now. Lin Kong replied. Wang Cheng immediately sent a message with the coordinates. Lin Kong entered the space tunnel directly. The next moment, he came to a basin surrounded by mountains on 3 sides. A powerful magic circle summoned 4,000 trillion durable. The energy shield of 100 degrees protects the Black Moon city in the middle. At this time, the hunting team surrounds the Black Moon cultists. Yanjai, your strength. Wang Cheng looked at Lin Kong and was about to greet him when he felt a vast divine power like an abyss. There was a look of horror in his eyes. The props on the body that are specially designed to detect divine power give hints. Ding. The opponent's divine power is at the 300,000 level, which is 15 times higher than one's own. 300,000. Wang Cheng swallowed hard. You know, as a main god, he only has 25,203 points of divinity. Among them, the status of Archon given by the system comes with 10,000 points of divinity. What's wrong? I have just awakened to the true God realm. Lin Kong looked at him rather strangely. Hearing this, Wang Cheng shook his head and said with great emotion, seeing you, I feel that I have lived in vain for thousands of years. Alas, it will be the age of young people after all. Everyone's circumstances are different. Lin Kong smiled. Then, he turned to Black Moon City and asked, what should we do next? Break this turtle shell. Right? Wang Cheng nodded and said, I didn't expect that there are so many good things in the Black Moon sect headquarters. This god-level defensive formation is very powerful. Attacks with damage less than 1% of durability will be ineffective. For now, it's up to you to take action. There is no problem on my side, but how to distribute the spoils? Lin Kong asked without looking back. As long as you get rid of the Black Moon God, 90% of the profits from this headquarters will belong to you. Wang Cheng said the conditions. This is also the plan he discussed with the forces in various districts. Good. A smile appeared at the corner of Lin Kong's mouth. He took out the longbow, drew it at full speed, and instantly shot more than 200 ordinary wooden arrows. Because of the blessing of the archery effect, the physical arrows were invisible. The enemy could not detect it. The next moment, all the arrows hit the energy shield. -18 trillion. -18 trillion. -18 trillion. 1 trillion equals 1 trillion. Lin Kong only used normal attacks and did not attack with all his strength. An explosion of more than 4,000 trillion damage. The energy shield suddenly shattered. Everyone, attack! The hunting team shouted excitedly. The strength of the Black Moon cult was not as good as the hunting team, and now they lost the magic circle barrier, accelerating their defeat. Lin Kong continued to take action, sniping the elders of the Black Moon cult. The enemy's disadvantage was further stretched big. Damn it, you forced me to do this. Buried with him. I want everyone to bury me with me. GG, become sacrifices to the great Black Moon god together. The current pope of the Black Moon sect fell into madness. He directly launched another formation. Buzzing, there was violent fluctuations in the space. A black moon gradually appeared in the sky. Wow! In a trance, the surrounding scenery changed rapidly, waiting for everyone to return. When they came to their senses, they found that they had come to another world. Here, everything in the world was under the light of the Black Moon. The god of Black Moon is about to appear, let the hunting team retreat. Lin Kong said calmly. I'll leave it to you below. Wang Chen nodded. The battle fluctuations at the main god level are enough to kill any professional below the true god level. The members of the hunting team retreated quickly. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. Online games, my archery skills have unlimited effects. Author, Cat Orange. Chapter 203. Watching the hunting team retreat, the Black Moon Pope smiled ferociously. In the Black Moon world, no one can escape the control of my god, so be prepared to face death. Jaja. It's really noisy. Lin Kong used his skills casually. The sky suddenly surged into a sea of fire, and the blazing flames illuminated the entire world. Billions of blazing flames condensed into 3 extremely high-temperature flame blades. The attack locked the Black Moon Pope, releasing terrifying divine power to suppress the opponent's body. However, Pope Black Moon was not afraid at all. He smiled slyly and said, "You can't kill me." The infinite Black Moon projected light to form a shield, trying to protect him. The next moment, the Black Moon Pope's face changed drastically, and his eyes suddenly widened. He shouted in disbelief, "This is impossible. I saw that the flaming flying blade came into contact with the energy shield. However, the shield burst like a bubble. It instantly pierced the Pope's body. Minus 1,546 trillion. Minus 1,546 trillion. Minus 1,546 trillion. This attack is enough to kill a medium-sized main god instantly. Even if the Black Moon god himself comes in person, he cannot absorb the damage. The Pope had already exhausted the resurrection items in the previous battle, otherwise he would not have summoned everyone to the Black Moon world in despair. In the blink of an eye, Black Moon Pope died. This damage is 5 times higher than my HP. The consul Wang Cheng swallowed hard. Seeing this scene, members of the hunting team and major guilds hundreds of kilometers away were horrified. He is worthy of having broken the record 3 times in a row. Too strong. Everyone couldn't help but feel admiration in their hearts. On the other hand, Lin Kong looked indifferent. Suddenly, he looked up at the Black Moon and said, "He is coming." The energy fluctuations in the sky were extremely huge. Insignificant insects, those who destroy my foundation, please pay the price with your souls. The voice of the god of the Black Moon resounded across heaven and earth. The holy moon seizes the soul. In an instant, the boundless moonlight illuminated the earth for hundreds of millions of miles, sweeping across the bodies of the professionals. Except for Lin Kong and Wang Chen, the souls of the rest were drawn away by the moonlight, turned into corpses and fell to the ground one after another. Ding! The opponent's divine power is at the 1 million level, which is 40 times higher than one's own. Damn it! He turned out to be the ultimate god. How could the systems will allow him to exist? Wang Cheng's face turned extremely ugly when he saw the detection results. In ancient times, after the birth of the heaven system, he commanded the will of billions of worlds and suppressed the ancient gods in the chaotic world, making their divinity unable to exceed 800,000. Rest assured, I can handle him. Lin Kong replied calmly. He squinted and looked at the sky. The holy eye of destiny gave a hint. There is also an unknown existence paying attention to the situation in the Black Moon world. Perhaps the god of Black Moon can break through the restrictions of the chaotic world and is also related to the existence in the dark. Relation. I want to see how long you can observe, Lin Kong secretly said. At this time, Heio has absorbed a large number of souls, and Black Moon's size has grown crazily. Before the battle, there is one more thing that needs to be dealt with. Lin Kong turned to look at the dead professional, waved his hand and released the skill. Blood Arrow Rain. He activated the effect of Archery 64, with the power of time, causing the hit unit's life status to regress by 10,000 seconds. Massive souls came out of Black Moon's body again. Fly out and reintegrate into the body of the professionals. They are resurrected. After all, they are one of our own. Lin Kong can help, so he is naturally willing to help. Yanjai, thank you for saving them. Wang Cheng expressed his gratitude very solemnly. Lin Kong nodded and said, take them away. Good. Wang Cheng took action immediately. Sky. Human, you succeeded in irritating me. Black Moon instantly turned into its true form. An ancient god with a body of billions of feet. Lin Kong activated the Holy Eye of Destiny to detect the data of the Black Moon god. Black Moon emotes King Main God Domain. Level, 180. Divinity, 1 million. Rank, Main God. HP, 15,121 trillion. Attack, 20.1 billion. Lin Kong's eyes stayed on his status bar, and there was a familiar noun on it. Blessing of the Void, immune to a certain extent to the suppression of some rules of the chaos world. It seems that the existence in the dark is the supreme god of the void world. Lin Kong thought. Of course, he had no fear in his heart. The Holy Eye of Destiny did not foresee the death scene. Obviously, there was something secretly there that could not kill him. Ding. Trigger System Mission, kill abnormal ancient gods. Note, the rules have limited its resurrection ability to a maximum of 10 resurrections. Seeing this, Lin Kong made a decision. Then I'll start with you first. Phantom Hunting. He waved his hand and summoned 5 phantom shooters, scattered around. Their attack speed reached 413/s, which was astonishingly fast. In an instant, arrows were shot out all over the sky, all targeting the Black Moon god. Minus 20.5 trillion. Minus 20.5 trillion. Minus 20.5 trillion. A dense 14-digit number rises. The phantom shooter's damage per second reaches 42,437 trillion. Before the Black Moon god could react, his blood volume plummeted to 0. In a flash of light, he was resurrected. It's just that his face has changed greatly. A hint of shock appeared. The Black Moon god never expected that he would be instantly killed by a person in the true god realm. When did the true god become so perverted? What did he want to say? The phantom shooter didn't give him a chance and attacked continuously. The god of Black Moon is in the cycle of death, resurrection, death. Thousands of kilometers away. The professionals who witnessed the scene were stunned. So is the Lord God, so weak. The performance of the Black Moon god gave them an illusion. How could the Lord God be weak? To be precise, Boss Yanjai is too strong, so strong that he is unbelievable. I have decided that Yanjai will be my number 1 idol from now on. The eyes of the professionals became more and more reverent. After Emotes died 7 times, he finally couldn't hold on anymore, and a trace of fear appeared on his face. As a god, he has both a divine side and a human side. Now, facing death, gods can also be afraid. In order to break through the suppression and blockade of the power of the heavens and the world, Amos has planned for hundreds of millions of years. Unexpectedly, today he will be defeated by a true God. He is extremely unwilling. Amos he suddenly raised his head and roared towards the sky, "Help me, otherwise your plan will fail." Boom, thunder surged across the sky, and billions of black lightning formed a vast eye like a star, with the charm of rules and laws lingering in it. The eye of the Supreme God. Professionals who have not reached the realm of true gods, I truly understand what it means to be powerful as a mountain. From body to soul, it seems as if it is about to shatter. Attributes have been suppressed by 100%. Haha, finally willing to show up. Lin Kong stood in the sky, with a sneer on his face. What? He actually discovered traces of His Highness the Supreme Anatos. When the Black Moon God heard Lin Kong's words, his ferocious expression suddenly froze. However, he reacted immediately. Lin Kong's ability to defeat the Lord God was a feat that shocked the ages. But it is absolutely impossible to defeat the Supreme God. The gap between the two sides is like a billion abyss, insurmountable. The Black Moon God firmly believes in this. Online games, my archery skills have unlimited effects. Author, Cat Orange. Chapter 204. Lin Kong stared at the Supreme Eye. Anatos King Supreme God Domain. Level, 250. Divinity, 5 million. Rank, Supreme God. HP, 570,000 trillion. Attack, 152.06 billion. In the group of supreme gods, Anatos is the lowest existence. One of the thresholds for awakening to the realm of the supreme God is to possess 1 million divinities. Only those with a divinity of 10 million are worthy of being called the lower supreme God. Certainly. No matter how rubbish Anatos is, he is still a genuine supreme God. Master at least one 5,000 level rule and be extremely powerful. The Lord Black Moon was worse than an ant in front of him. However, Lin Kong was not worried that he would attack him. Based on the information he collected, due to certain rule restrictions, the gods of the void world cannot attack life in the chaotic world. That's why they instruct the void apostles to act in the chaotic world. Your Highness Anatos, save me. As if seeing a life-saving straw, the Black Moon Lord screamed as hard as he could. From him, there was no trace of the grace that a god should have. Instead, he looked like a clown who had fallen into the water. Anatos's eyes like the Milky Way revealed endless emotions. Indifferently, he said in a cold tone. You can't even defeat the true God. You are indeed an ancient waste. What use do you have? At this time, there was a roar in the sky. Boom, vast divine power spurted out, and the chaos, fear, and God-devouring power turned into billions of regular stars, flowing in the palm of the hand, trying to suppress the Black Moon Lord God. No. The Lord Black Moon's expression was already desperate. He suddenly said ferociously, when that Supreme Being returns, it will be the death anniversary of you and the God of the Void. I will welcome you at the Temple of Samsara. Ha ha ha. There was a slight tremor in the palms that covered the sky. No one can notice it. But the speed of the palms' falling speed increased a bit. Suddenly, a voice sounded. Sorry, he is my prey. You've crossed the line. Lin Kong picked up the longbow calmly and shot an arrow. After flying for 1.5 seconds, the arrow appeared. An ordinary wooden arrow hit the palm of the hand in the form of energy. The next moment, the palm disappeared without any explosion. Archery Effect 65 brings the effect of neutralizing energy attacks. The wooden arrow instantly hits the eye of the Supreme. -0. No harm was done. This was expected by Lin Kong. After all, it is his own normal attack, not to mention that the Supreme God has 99.9% damage immunity. Anatos was shocked in his heart. His attack had 3 5,000 level rule powers added to it. Was it offset by an ordinary wooden arrow? It's simply unbelievable. I didn't expect that a true god like you has such abilities. If that's the case, let's start with you first. Although it can't kill you, its ability to devour you is enough. The light of greed emerged in the eyes of Anatos. Thousands of fears. The dark light directly hit Lin Kong, launching 10,000 fear judgments. After passing, 10,000 layers of fear effects will be superimposed. The purification buff on Lin Kong will take effect. Anatos' skills did not respond at all. Desperate fight to the death. Holy hunting. He activated the skills at the speed of light, and his four-dimensional attributes increased more than 10 times. Immediately, Lin Kong input divine power to increase the damage of the blood flame divine spear by 10 times. The billions of feet of red flame spear shattered the space and locked Anatos. The opponent felt the crisis of death. Impossible. You are obviously just a true god. There is no way you can kill me. Boom boom. Minus 1.468 trillion. Damage up to 19 digits. The blood volume of Anatos returned to 0. The next moment, the opponent's figure recovered and disappeared into the sky. That's right. Anathos, the supreme god, fled. Not a trace of hesitation. He couldn't kill professionals, and Lin Kong had the power to instantly kill the supreme god. How dare he stay where he was? Looking at this scene, not only the professionals were dumbfounded, but even the Lord Black Moon was confused. I am not wrong, right? Boss Yongye instantly killed a supreme god. This is outrageous. Yongye's move refreshed my definition of big boss. There was a sense of fanaticism in everyone's eyes. Lin Kong burst into movement hundreds of times the speed of light and flashed in front of the Black Moon Lord. Looking at Lin Kong in front of him, the Black Moon Lord's mood calmed down. He sighed deeply. The true god instantly killed the supreme god. I have gained a lot of experience. Human, take action and kill me. He knew that he had no way to survive. Lin Kong did not take action, but asked, tell me something. Who is the supreme being you are talking about? The Black Moon Lord answered truthfully, the first immortal god of the chaotic world and the creator of the virtual world. Virtual reality, Lin Kong frowned slightly. This is the dungeon world that you have experienced. It was just an illusory world at the time, but later it became a real world for some unknown reason. What about the immortal god? Died together with the immortal god of the void world. Lin Kong was a little surprised, since it is in the name of immortality. Will it still fall, and didn't you just say that he would return? The Black Moon Lord said awkwardly, we don't know yet. In the immortal battle that year, only the immortal from the void world appeared in front of the public. In the end, Lin Kong got the answer. The Lord Black Moon still did not escape the punishment of death. Killed by his own hands. Due to the blood-deducting effect of the desperate fight, Lin Kong's blood volume was cleared. Ding. To trigger the gift of death, please specify the resurrection location. In situ. He was resurrected with full blood. Ding, you get the benefit Divine Grace Notebook Supreme God, the effect will be refreshed after leaving this world. Divine Grace Notebook Supreme God, use 100 True God level skill books to synthesize a Supreme God level skill book. This thing is good. Lin Kong was a little happy. The income from props will not be refreshed as long as it is used in time. Then he opened the task panel and received the system task reward. Ding. You kill the Lord of Black Moon and get the system reward, Chaos Heart Fragments. A piece of white jade the size of half a fingernail. Very familiar. This is. Lin Kong was a little shocked. Isn't this the white jade piece brought from Earth? The appearance is exactly the same. Lin Kong hurriedly looked at its properties. Chaos Heart Fragment. Quality. Serial number, 109. Effect, contains the fire of immortal rules. If certain conditions are met, the fragments can be fused to obtain primal fire. In that case, my piece of white jade is also a fragment of the heart of chaos. Lin Kong frowned and thought. I should be able to fuse the fragments, right? He was a little unsure. However, Lin Kong still tried it once. The jade piece turned into a red light group and gradually integrated into his body. Ding! You awaken your core talent, primordial fire. Primal fire talent. Quality, immortality. Effect, immune to the effects of any fire attacks, effects, laws, and rules. The fire damage caused by oneself is fused with the power of chaos, and will ignore any damage reduction, defense, etc. attributes and effects. It turns out to be a core talent. Lin Kong was even more surprised. He has never heard of anyone being able to awaken new core talents in the later stages. You are the first. At this time, with the death of the Lord Black Moon, the world began to collapse. Everyone returned to Black Moon City on Deep Blue Star. Online games, my archery skills have unlimited effects. Author, Cat Orange. Chapter 205. Things have settled. The Black Moon sect, which had been rampant on the Deep Blue Star for decades, finally perished. Wang Cheng came over and said solemnly, Yang Ye, thank you for your help. After all, I am also from Deep Blue Star. Lin Kong smiled. He also gained a lot this time. Not to mention the Chaos Heart fragments, the divine favor notes alone are a good thing. Besides, 90% of the profits from the Black Moon sect headquarters belong to him. The hunting team is clearing the battlefield. Tomorrow, I will give you the reward, Wang Cheng said. No problem. Lin Kong nodded. Immediately, he shuttled through space and returned home. I have gained a lot in recent times. He opened the system panel and browsed his collection. He found that after clearing the legendary level trial last time, there were 2 main god level system rewards that he had not received. So, Lin Kong easily received the rewards. A skill book and a secret realm trial volumes. They are, Ultra Limited Growth and Death Secret Realm Trial Volumes. The quality is the main god level. He swallowed the skill book casually. Your archery skills gain effect 66, kill the enemy with your arrows and gain an additional 200 million experience points. After the addition of level 999 Devouring Law, the effect becomes extremely powerful. Subsequently, Lin Kong looked at another reward. Death Mystery Realm Trial Volume, main god level. After use, you will be transported to the Death Mystery Realm in the world of Gainluo to participate in a trial. Start from the true god level world. The way of training has changed. Professionals improve themselves by participating in the secret realm of reincarnation in different divine realms. In Gainluo's secret realm of death, I remember that the highest reward was a skill book that sealed the resurrection effect. This is very helpful to me. Moreover, there is a true god-level monster with the title of Dominator in the secret realm of death, which meets the highest devouring requirements. Lin Kong's eyes brightened slightly. However, he could not leave the Deep Blue Star because of the divine grace notes. He could only temporarily put away the trial scroll. There is also another task, which is to help the main god of the Elrin world. Explore the main god-level god burial world Ivan Bull. This matter will be left after the civilization competition. That night, Wang Cheng sent a list of items in Black Moon City. Lin Kong first chose skill books, followed by equipment and potion formulas, and finally equipment. The items were in his hands the next day. There are a total of 4,102 skill books. There are only 103 skills with quality higher than SSS level. There are only 8 True God skill books. The number of True God level skill books is too small, and I can't leave Deep Blue Star now. After thinking about it, Lin Kong asked Wang Cheng for help. The other party agreed without hesitation. Wang Cheng left Linkong and sent people to Zushan City to buy 150 True God skill books. 412.5 billion bitcoins were spent. Of course, Linkong still provided the money himself. Finally, the synthesis requirements are met. Lin Kong took out the Divine Grace handbook with some anticipation in his eyes. The handbook absorbed the skill book and turned into a bright golden light group, with regular light lingering on the surface. After a long time. Ding! You have obtained the Supreme God level skill book, Ultimate Deification legal skill. Any profession can learn it. After activating the skill, killing gods can increase one's own divinity. Linkong didn't study. He chose to let arrows carrying the way swallow all the skill books. The law of devouring will increase the effect by 99 times. More profitable than studying on your own. Your archery skills gain effect 59, the arrows kill units in the realm of true gods, permanently increasing 100 points of divinity, with a maximum limit of 10.072 million points. Your archery skill gains effect 1, physical arrow damage add 5.5 billion. Your archery skill gains effect 67, arrow damage to undead creatures add 6,000%. Devoured more than 4,000 skill books. His strength increased greatly. And Wang Cheng also sent a message. The player list of Deep Blue Civilization has been reported to the system. There are still 7 days until the civilization competition is held. This free time is just enough for me to clear the secret realm of death in the world of Gainluo. Linkong smiled slightly. He had a detailed plan. Thinking of this, Linkong decisively used the trial scroll, and the dark portal emerged, swallowing his figure. Current location, Gainluo World Hesta Divine Realm Death Secret Realm. Hesta Divine Realm is the domain of the Supreme God of Death. Contains 35 main God level secret realms and 108 true God level secret realms. The Death Secret Realm covers an area of more than 50 million light years. It is the most difficult secret realm in the Black Star God's domain. In an instant, Linkong appeared in the void. The system prompt sounded. You get Trial Mission 1, collect 100 million death crystals. You get Trial Mission 2, collect 10,000 Eyes of Death. Note, the secret realm is limited to 1,000 days. The more tasks you complete, the less time it takes and the higher your final evaluation is. There are 10 trial tasks in total. The flow rate ratio between the secret realm and real time is 10:1. He must clear customs within 70 days. Of course, this task was not difficult for Linkong. He knows the coordinates of all monsters. Go find the Dominator level monster first. With a thought in his mind, Linkong began to shuttle through space non-stop. More than 20 times later, he arrived in the void 10 million light years away. In front of him was a faint blue star with a huge pale white monster floating on its surface. Dead Realm Demon Soul Guard Elite True God Domain. Level, 120. Divinity, 3000. Rank, Demigod level. HP, 419.6 billion. Hiss. Feeling the breath of a strange life form, the demon soul sounded a warning. The sharp scream shattered the surrounding space. Kill you little minions first. Lin Kong waved his hand and unleashed blood arrow rain. A sea of blood appeared in the starry sky. Countless blood arrows flew hundreds of millions of miles away, hitting the demon soul guard. -1 trillion. -1 trillion. The damage of each arrow exceeds the HP of the demon soul guard by tens of thousands times. You kill the demon soul guard of the dead realm and gain 1.1 billion experience points, death crystal add 2. Tens of thousands of monsters died. Linkong gained more than 3 million divinities and massive experience. The experience bar reaches 45 trillion. Enough to upgrade many levels. He didn't use it. It will take a lot of experience to upgrade the rules into rules in the future. As the Star Guard died, the stronger monsters in the planet shuttled through space and came to Lin Kong. This is a group of boss-level monsters. Kill him. Humans cannot be allowed to interfere with the Master's advancement ceremony. The monster with a huge body flew over and looked extremely ferocious. Lin Kong waved his hand to kill him. After his divinity exceeded 3.3 million, his attributes increased tenfold. It was so easy to kill the true god monster in an instant. The experience bar soared. I'm quite busy today, so the update is late. In addition, this book will be written in approximately 7 days. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. Online games, my archery skills have unlimited effects. Author, Cat Orange. Chapter 206. Face boss level monsters. Lin Kong only needs to launch a normal attack. After divinity breaks through 3 million, arrow damage reaches 6 trillion, which is 5 times higher than the monster's HP. In combat status, the attack speed reaches 651/s, which is simply outrageous. Not to mention that Lin Kong's accuracy exceeds 20,000. The arrows he shoots hit wherever he points, and the enemy can only avoid them by moving. Not long after, the monsters flying from the surface were killed by Lin Kong. Boom boom, thunder-like explosions resounded throughout the world. Finally appeared. A smile appeared in Lin Kong's eyes. A vast grey magic mist spewed out from the blue planet, revealing the ultimate aura of death. The magic mist rolled, forming a figure that covered the sky and the sun. His appearance was like a god of death. Holding the Death Star in his hand, sickle, with a stature of hundreds of millions of feet, is filled with the power of the law of death. King of the Dead Domain, Lord Main God Domain. Level, 200. Divinity, 800,000. Rank, True God. Blood volume, 36,324 trillion. Attack, 24.2 billion. He is Lin Kong's devouring target. The weapon's additional skill, Endless Devouring, can only devour a unit lower than the main god level. It can devour true god level monsters. Therefore, its title and level affect the monster's attributes. And the King of the Dead Realm is the best target. Ignorant intruder, die. The King of the Dead Domain waved his weapon, and the blade spit out a black light, splitting the void, and struck Lin Kong's body fiercely. -0. Lin Kong was not harmed at all. He smiled. His own defense reaches 440,000 trillion, which is 10 times higher than the blood volume of the King of Death Domain. Endless Devouring. Blood Flame Divine Spear. Lin Kong used his skills. Vast strange phenomena appeared in the surrounding void, and the boundless sea of fire condensed into billions of flame spears. There was a trace of black and yellow color in the center, which was the power of chaos that represented the original world. No. The King of the Dead Realm was suppressed in place, with despair on his twisted face. The flame spear shattered the void, pierced his body, and finally landed on the surface of the planet. Boom boom boom. -1.1 billion. A 22-digit damage number rises. The King of the Dead Realm and the planet were annihilated in the burning of the original fire at the same time. You kill the King of the Dead Realm and gain 1,341.5 billion experience, Secret Realm points add 10,064, Supreme God Medal add 10, Death Crystal add 8,000. Obtained a transcendent value of 80,000 this time. You devoured 72 million four-dimensional attributes through Endless Devouring. The skill is affected by the law of devouring. The attributes swallowed here do not include the attribute values attached to divinity. Great Harvest. Lin Kong flashed over and picked up the fallen treasure box. Straight out of the box, you get 100 billion bitcoins, Death Scythe trial items, Soul Hunting Main God. You complete trial mission 9, obtain the Death Scythe. Reward, 50 billion experience, free attribute points add 5,000. Lin Kong immediately devoured the skill book. Your archery skills gain effect 41, attack additional add 200.22 million soul damage. He then opened his personal panel. HP, 3,615 trillion. Physical attack, 78.2 billion. Attack speed, 651.71/s. Movement speed, 189 times the speed of light. Devouring the King of the Dead realm increases the attributes very much, but unfortunately the skill needs to be cooled down for a month. Lin Kong felt a little regretful. He accumulated more than 63 trillion experience points. He raised the Phantom Law to level 999 in one breath. Phantom Law. Level, LV 999, 0/10 billion experience. Bonus, Divinity add 999. Effect, Phantom System Effect add 9990%. Keep looking for your next prey. Lin Kong found the coordinates on the map panel. Now, the maximum distance he can travel through space once has reached 7.23 million light years. Lin Kong traveled twice and reached his destination. A vortex floating in the universe. The only awakened person in the secret realm of death. The monster in the realm of the Supreme God is in the temple. He is looking at the whirlpool, waiting for the opportunity. Buzzing. The space surged, and the death beast Lenatos passed through the gate of the death world and came to the world. He looks like a tiger. It also has 2 pairs of black wings. Death Divine Beast King Supreme God Domain. Level, 220. Divinity, 5 million. Rank, Lord God. Blood volume, 565,000 trillions. This is a relatively low-level Supreme God, which is a little stronger than the God of the Void we met last time. Phantom Hunt. Lin Kong waved his hand and summoned 5 phantom shooters scattered around. Attack simultaneously. Their attack speed reaches an astonishing 65757/s. Minus 209,000 trillion. Minus 209,000 trillion. With just 3 arrows, the death beast was instantly killed. Every time it was resurrected, the phantom archer continued to attack and kill it again. After a long time, the death beast could not be resurrected. He finally died. Lin Kong gained a lot of experience. You completed trial mission 10, obtain the corpse of death. Obtained 120,000 transcendence points this time. The first place on the transcendent list suddenly became Lin Kong's name, with 256,253 points of divinity, unlocking level 6 system permissions. This time it caused shock among the professional community. In the following events, Lin Kong traveled through the world of the secret realm of death. He keeps hunting monsters. During the 50 days in the secret realm, Lin Kong collected all the mission materials and completed 10 trial missions. In the midst of the killing, Lin Kong's divinity rose to 10.07 million points. The properties have doubled again. Because it is a single-player secret realm, you cannot meet other professionals. At the same time, the system prompt rang. It took you 53 days to complete the main god level death realm. Secret realm points, 2.59 million. Rating, Supreme God level. Bitcoin reward, 2.59 million x 1000 x 91.8 equal 237.7 billion. Divinity reward, Divinity add 100, upper limit. Supreme God level reward, Supreme Skill Stone x 125, free attribute points add 18,800, Supreme God level achievement mark. Congratulations on getting the highest item, Reincarnation Seal Supreme God. Skill book. Lin Kong decisively swallowed the skill book. Your archery skills gain effect 68, after the arrow attacks the enemy, the resurrection effect is sealed for 10,000 times. This effect is very strong. The matter in the secret realm of death is over. The next thing to do is to wait for the civilization competition to be held. Lin Kong secretly said. He had some expectations in his heart. Especially after his divinity reached 10.32 million, his four-dimensional attributes exploded incomparably. Online games, my archery skills have unlimited effects. Author, Cat Orange. Chapter 207. It took Lin Kong 53 days to clear the secret realm of death. However, only about 5 days have passed in the real world. In the next few days, Lin Kong went to Zushan City again. System authority has been upgraded to level 6. The maximum purchase quantity in Zushan City becomes 300 items per week. He spent 985 billion bitcoins to purchase 200 true god level skill books and 100 main god level skill books. Ice Age, Tianyang Body Protection Holy Technique. There are many types of skill books. Lin Kong decisively activated the talent arrows carrying the path to devour them. System prompts sound one after another. Your archery skills gain effect 1, physical arrow damage adds 6.3 billion. Your archery skill gains effect 31, hits the enemy and stuns it for 4080 seconds. The same unit has a trigger interval of 5 seconds. Your archery skills gain effect 69, after shooting, you will be immune to 3000 arbitrary attacks per second, and will be cleared when out of combat. The improvement in control effect is the most outrageous. I was dizzy for more than an hour. No one can withstand it. After doing this, Lin Kong rested for 2 days. During this period, he searched for information on Supreme God level professionals. There are a total of 10 Supreme Gods in the world of chaos. They are all the founders of multiverse level organizations. The founder of the Arcane Temple is the weakest in strength, with a divinity between 20 million and 30 million. Therefore, Lin Kong is not worried about the revenge of the Arcane Temple. With his own strength, he is enough to challenge any Supreme God level professional head-on. The effect of archery and his own attributes are his greatest confidence. We are about to participate in the civilization competition. There was a hint of fire in Lin Kong's eyes. As long as he gets the reward for the top 10, the rule comprehension stone, he will be promoted to the Supreme God immediately. Lin Kong was looking forward to it. Then Wang Cheng sent a message, asking him to go over and prepare to go to the competition area. With a thought, Lin Kong shuttled through space and arrived at the top floor conference room of the Deep Blue building. The remaining 29 contestants were already ready. Yang Ye, you are finally here. Wang Cheng smiled heartily. The others greeted him one after another, with a very respectful tone. They all learned about Lin Kong's performance in the Black Moon world. He killed the Supreme God of the Void world with the body of a true god. This feat can be called unprecedented and unprecedented. Lin Kong was present. The champions of this competition must be them. Everyone looked at each other and could see the excitement in each other's eyes. Now that Yang Ye has arrived, let's go to the competition area of the system. Wang Cheng waved his hand to summon a portal. They stepped into the portal. Lin Kong and others came to a temple across the galaxy, with enough space to accommodate trillions of contestants. Tip: the Chaos World Civilization competition will be held in 10 minutes. The current participating teams are 3.2 billion. Number of participants 172.3 billion. A team represents a civilization. Through the ratio of teams and people, we can know that more than 50% of the teams are full, that is, 100 people. The Deep Blue civilization only has 30 people. This also shows the power gap between civilizations. Yaler World. Type: System Competition. Quality: True God. Level: 80 Infinity. Mode: Team, 100 people. Restrictions: Only professionals who have awakened the true God field are allowed to participate. Lin Kong has already learned about the information about the competition world. The map is the same every year. At this time, Li Hai from the Star Council said, "Yang Ye, we will fight with you in this game." "No problem." Lin Kong agreed. He seemed to have thought of something, and added, "Kill the Chaos Galaxy Dragon God in the first round, you don't have to follow me." "Good." They nodded. The ranking of the game is determined by points. The total points are 50 billion, of which 1 billion are special points which can only be obtained by killing special monsters. The most important thing is, in one game, the accumulated special points are only 50 billion. Points are scattered among 100 million monsters. Among them, Chaos Galaxy Dragon God is the only monster with 2 billion special points. The killer gets 1 billion points exclusively. The rest will distribute rewards according to the damage ratio. Therefore, Galaxy Dragon God, the competition for the first kill is extremely fierce. Li Hai and others are self-aware. Their strength used to mean death. Lin Kong looked around and looked at the contestants. There are so many people. Well, who are these people? He squinted his eyes slightly. Lin Kong suddenly saw the teams of the Ancient Temple, the Holy Court of Time, the Supreme Heavenly Court and other organizations. The Holy Eyes of Destiny. His eyes were filled with glazed light, and he could easily see through their attributes. There were at least 10 people in the team. A person's divinity reaches 10,000 points. Like Lin Kong, they also suppress their realm to participate in the competition. However, they are not as suppressed as Lin Kong. His divinity exceeds 10 million points. Soon. 10 minutes have passed. The civilization competition has officially begun, and the contestants will be transported to the world of Yaler. The live broadcast room entrance appears on the system panel. Next to it are individual and team score ranking lists. Professionals from all over the world can check anyone's game status through the live broadcast room. 10 billion, 1 trillion, 10 trillion. Bureau number, 4559YS-1. Special mode, kill monsters to gain normal points. If you kill a professional, you will get 20% of the opponent's normal points. Kill special monsters and you will receive special points. The competition lasts for 10 days. Entering the Yaler world, Lin Kong immediately opened the system map. It is 150 million light-years away from the center of the world. For Lin Kong, it is not too far. His single travel distance is 52.02 million light-years. Lin Kong arrived at the destination first. 10,000 bright stars release the power of billions of stars and converge on the star core in the center. 1 minute later, the star core will transform into the Chaos Galaxy Dragon God. Swish, swish, swish. As the light flickered, the contestants moved in one after another. I don't know which boss can get the first kill of Galaxy Dragon God. Hee, as a person from Deep Blue Star, I can tell you that boss Yanjai will definitely get the first kill. Impossible, Yanjai has just become a true god, and his background is insufficient. Look at the people from the top 10 organizations, who hasn't stayed in the realm of true gods for decades. I think the first kill must be the Ancient Temple. It is said that some people's divinity has reached 30,000. Damn it, there are 30,000 divinities in the true god realm, this is too strong. The audience was talking a lot. At this moment, the strongest people in this bureau have all gathered here. Just in time to catch you all in one fell swoop. The corner of Lin Kong's mouth curled up slightly. Time passed slowly. 57s. 58s. 59s. Lin Kong instantly displayed arrow destroy 9 heavens. The stars and rivers were turning, and hundreds of millions of star arrows traversed the void, carrying brilliant divine power, suppressing all directions in the world. Land. Boom boom. minus 267,668 trillion. In the blink of an eye, space shattered and life fell. Facing the tyrannical arrows of the stars, everything turned into nothingness. The Chaos Galaxy Dragon God died just after he was born. You kill the Chaos Galaxy Dragon God and gain 145.5 billion experience, normal points add 2 billion, special points add 2 billion. You kill one, he professional no one. The kill prompt sounded like crazy. The barrage in the live broadcast room suddenly went blank. The atmosphere fell into dead silence. The audience stared blankly at the scene before them. Is this a human being? Online games, my archery skills have unlimited effects. Author, Cat Orange. Chapter 208. 5 rounds of stars and arrows fell. After the attack ended, the space in front of Lin Kong turned into nothingness. Planets, humans, monsters, etc. are all annihilated. Due to the effect of archery, the resurrection effect of 10,000 times is deducted. No one can be resurrected. After the atmosphere was stagnant for a long time, all the live broadcast room images were covered by barrages. Do you see it? This is the strength of Mr. Yanjai. I'm sorry, the 18-digit damage number doesn't mean that the boss has the highest god-level combat power. The true god crosses the ranks to kill the supreme god? Is the world crazy or am I crazy? Their points are all 0, and hundreds of millions of people are tied for last place in this wave. I bet the people in the top 10 organizations look very ugly, hee. The audience had a lively discussion. However, the heads of major organizations looked as shameless as carbon. It took 100 years to prepare. As a result, I couldn't even get into the top 1 million, and I was embarrassed in front of hundreds of billions of viewers. Why is this eternal night so perverted? They complained uncomfortably. However, no one dared to take action against Lin Kong. After all, the strength he showed was not inferior to the supreme god level. The battle was over. Lin Kong flashed twice in a row and returned to his teammate's position. This wave of harvest was very rich. The experience alone is as high as 2 trillion. Help upgrade the growth law first, and when you upgrade yourself later, you can get more attribute points. Lin Kong casually upgraded the growth law to level 999. Growth law. Level, LV 999, 0/10 billion experience. Bonus, Divinity add 999. Effect, Growth System Effect add 9990%. The attributes improved by upgrading are higher. Of course, the law cannot affect the law. He consumes a small amount of experience to upgrade. When you reach level 120, you will get 40360 free attribute points. Divinity value add 2018. Lin Kong allocated more than 400,000 attribute points to strength. Because of the effect of perfect life, the remaining attributes receive the same amount of bonus points. HP, 12,485 trillion, 1 trillion equal 1 trillion. Physical attack, 270 billion. Defense, 5.53 trillion. Range, 19.67 million kilometers. In the battle just now, he also gained 3 million divinity, so his attributes increased a lot. Seeing Lin Kong, Lehigh and others' eyes brightened slightly. Through the battle prompt within the team, they heard about Lin Kong's feat. It's simply shocking. The respect in their hearts grew stronger. Lehigh was the first to ask Yanjai, what do we need to do next? After hearing this, Lin Kong thought for a moment, and then said, the powerful contestants have been defeated by me. You try your best to kill special monsters and improve your skills, rank yourself. We're going to execute it. Everyone listened willingly to his orders. By the way, let me add a status for you. Lin Kong took out the longbow, activated the 70th archery effect, and shot an arrow at each person. Their four-dimensional attributes add 30 million, lasting 30,000 seconds. This is the archery effect obtained when devouring the skill book in the last round. For a true god, 30 million attributes are equivalent to 3,000 points of divinity. It is very high. Lehigh and others are a little excited. Their strength has greatly increased and they can obtain a higher ranking. From now on we will gather every 8 hours. Lin Kong said. Good. Everyone nodded, and immediately left the place through space to look for special monsters. Then, Lin Kong came to the area where another special monster was. There was a team nearby waiting for an opportunity. Somebody is coming. Tisk tisk, acting alone in the game? I'm afraid I'm too young. The special monster is none other than us, kill him quickly. Someone in the team shouted fiercely. Lin Kong smiled indifferently. The enemies immediately used their detection skills, prompts rang in their ears, and their faces suddenly became extremely pale. Tips: danger level of the object being explored, supreme god level. Ha! He is just a true god professional, why is his strength so high? Is it possible that there is a bug in the main item? Doubts arose in the enemy's mind. Lin Kong waved his hand and released a rain of blood arrows. A sea of blood rolled in, and in an instant, it turned into billions of blood arrows, suppressing the professional group. -20 trillion. -20 trillion. You kill 3971 JL- Professor No 1, obtained, 40 ordinary points. Just after the first round of arrow rain, all the enemies died. The surroundings became quiet again. Wait for a while, the monsters come. Phantom Super Hunter King True God Domain. Level, 150. Divinity, 8000. Rank, True God. HP, 36 trillion. Lin Kong could kill such a garbage monster with just a breath. His casual arrow damage exceeds 100 trillion. Should we use Desperate Death Match? Lin Kong thought about it. His strength is too strong. In this round, he can push all enemies with his basic attacks. The reason why Lin Kong wants to use Despair to fight is to see what benefits will be refreshed. Anyway, there is no gain in this round. People can threaten him. Soon, he has a plan. Desperate fight to the death. Blood Flame Spear. Lin Kong waved his hand and used his skills, summoning a billion-foot flame spear to pierce the boss. Boom boom. -224.6 trillion. The flame spear bombarded the monster's body, and its size expanded rapidly. The original fire burned the space into nothingness. You kill the Phantom Super Hunter and gain 72.7 billion experience, normal points add 500 million, special points add 500 million. Looking at the scene in front of him, Lin Kong secretly said, if I were stronger, I might be able to destroy the world of Errol. After a bold idea appears in my mind. Lin Kong was a little excited. After 10 seconds, his health bar returned to 0. Ding. To trigger the gift of death, please specify the resurrection location. In situ. Lin Kong was resurrected with full blood. Ding, you get the benefit Endless Dual Field, the effect is refreshed after leaving this world. Endless Dual Field, draw professionals into the dual field to participate in the battle. The larger the number of people, the better the final reward. Only the champion will receive the reward. Cool down for 30 minutes. Lin Kong pinched his chin and said this effect is simply made for me. He was very curious about the final reward. Secondly, the dual field can be used as a trial mission and as a prop to gather monsters. Endless Dual Field. Lin Kong activated his earning power and selected tens of millions of professionals to participate in the competition. The mysterious power transported him to a certain space. Number of people in this bureau, 34.52 million. Current rewards, D-level items add 1, Free attribute points 10, the more monsters you kill in the duel field, the rewards will be greatly improved. Very good. Lin Kong showed a satisfied smile. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. Online games, my archery skills have unlimited effects. Author, Cat Orange. Chapter 209. At this time, in the area selected by Lin Kong, all professionals receive prompts. Tip: you have received an invitation from the God of Duel and are about to go to the endless duel field. The final winner will receive generous rewards. God of Duels. What the hell? Is this a new mode for this competition? Not only were the professionals confused, but the audience outside was also puzzled. However, they had no chance to refuse and were forcibly transported to the duel field. Swish swish. As the light flashed, tens of millions of people descended on the duel field. Arrows destroy Jushin. Lin Kong instantly displayed his skill. The bright galaxy sprinkled boundless starlight, turning into billions of arrows and falling into the crowd, bursting out with extreme damage. -7.22 trillion. -7.22 trillion. You kill 593 kill professional no 52, obtained, 52 normal points dual points add 1. The number of ordinary points has skyrocketed. Before the professionals could react, Lin Kong killed more than 20 million people in one move. Is this the strength of Yang Ye? He can actually instantly kill professionals of the same level. If he breaks through to the realm of the Supreme God, wouldn't he become the first person in the chaotic world? The audience was talking a lot. As the competition was held, Lin Kong's message had spread all over the world. The 10 Supreme Gods also received the message from their subordinates, and they couldn't help but click on the live broadcast room. It seems like more than 50 million years have passed since the last time I watched a competitive match. Li Chenxiu, the Lord of the Supreme Heavenly Court, said with great emotion. Hearing this, the others nodded slightly. After becoming the Supreme God, their respective organizations have long been handed over to their subordinates for management, and they are doing their best to improve their own strength in the Supreme God level world. To deal with the coming crisis. From other live broadcast rooms, the Supreme Gods witnessed the scene of Lin Kong killing tens of millions of true gods in seconds. Is this the eternal night? Judging from the damage, his strength has surpassed Lord Beino. In this case, I recognize him and become one of us. The Lord of the ancient temple, Sheng Luo, said quietly. And Beino is the founder of the arcane temple. The gods glanced at him. Beino frowned slightly. Although he was calm on the outside, in his heart he wanted to destroy Lin Kong's soul. As the latest professional to become the Supreme God, his background cannot be compared with others. He really needs the Teishu World Teleportation Scroll that was awarded in the competition. Result: because of Lin Kong, the members of the top 10 organizations all ranked last and missed the top 10 rewards. This has a huge impact on BNN. The Void Gods are acting more and more frequently, and sooner or later a war will break out between the two worlds. Sheng Luo looked at Beino indifferently and said, the existence of Yanjai can provide many chances of victory in the battle. Mr. Beino, I hope you can consider the overall situation. As for the Teishu World Teleportation Scroll lost this time, I will compensate you for one. Of course I understand. Beino responded calmly. As the Supreme God, Sheng Luo has more than 70 million divinities, while Beino only has more than 20 million divinities. The strength gap between the two sides is like a chasm. He can only agree to Sheng Luo's request. In his heart thoughts abounded. Seeing this, the other 8 Supreme Gods had a strange look in their eyes. However, they did not show it. In the duel arena. System prompt sounds. Current rewards, main god level items add 2, Free attribute points add 200,000. If you kill tens of millions of people, you can get the main god level reward. If you kill 1 billion people, you should be able to get the immortal level reward. Lin Kong thought calmly. However, he admitted that he was a little moved. If you get the immortal level skill book, wait until the game is over, and then upgrade the devouring law to several thousand levels, the combined benefits of the two will be extremely huge. As a result, Lin Kong accelerated the attack rhythm. Within 1 minute, kill the remaining professionals. The duel arena begins to settle. You get rewards, main god level items add 3, free attribute points add 340,000. He returned to the world of Yaler. Lin Kong allocated attribute points to strength, then opened his backpack, and 3 new items appeared inside. Time cut, time shield and Penske's weapon stealing gloves. 1 piece of equipment and 2 skill books. It turns out to be a time-based skill book. Lin Kong was a little surprised. He temporarily put away the skill book. After the rules are upgraded, he can devour them again, and the benefits will be higher. The duel arena needs to cool down for 30 minutes. I'll hunt special monsters first and get points. Lin Kong made a plan. His space travel distance reached 1.55 billion light-years, which is enough to traverse the entire world of Yaler. Recalling the coordinates of the special monster, Lin Kong moved directly over. In front of him was a true dragon worth hundreds of millions of meters. Flying in the universe, exhaling fiery dragon breath, burning the surrounding enemies. The two sides fought fiercely. Lei Lin rushed. Lin Kong raised the killing hunter and shot an arrow. In an instant, the arrow transformed into a dragon that was 100 times bigger than a real dragon. The thunder unicorn launched a violent charge, and the space along the way could not withstand the pressure, and it collapsed inch by inch. Minus 3.01 trillion. Minus 3.01 trillion. You kill Red Flame Yinglong and gain 72.7 billion experience, normal points add 500 million, special points add 500 million. Lin Kong gained a huge amount of points. He rushed to the next location without stopping. Within half an hour, Lin Kong killed thousands of special monsters. Both points become full value. It can be said that the first place in this civilized competition is none other than him. The duel field can be opened. Lin Kong was a little excited. He selected a professional in a certain area. Number of people in this bureau, 1.28 billion. Current rewards, D-level items add 1, free attribute points 10. Due to the increase in the number of people, the area of the duel field has become much larger. Lin Kong released his spiritual consciousness and swept across an area of 65 trillion kilometers, sensing the existence of hundreds of millions of people. Start killing. The corners of his mouth curled up slightly. The battle lasted for 10 minutes. Nearly 1.3 billion true god professionals perished. You get rewards, immortal level items add 1, free attribute points add 1.28 million. Lin Kong looked at the backpack impatiently. Original Conqueror one-handed sword. The reward is not a skill book. It is a level 300 immortal quality weapon. He was a little disappointed. However, it is still a weapon for the killer hunter to swallow. Lin Kong allowed it to evolve to immortal quality. Boom! Purple gold light enveloped the longbow and flew into the sky instantly. In the universe, a billion-mile thick cloud condensed, and it blasted out 49 12-color divine thunders one after another, refining the longbow's foundation. This process lasts 10 hours. Killer Hunter Soul Enhancement add 7. Quality, Immortal. Level, 120. Bonus, Attack add 250,000, 4-dimensional attribute add 150,000, Divine Power add 10,000. Immortal bonus, Killing Rule level add 1000. Special effects, Auto Reload plus Infinity, Physical blood-sucking add 120% skill, Immortal Divine Blade Endless Devouring. Soul bonus, immune to the effects of weapons, increase the spiritual value of weapon level x 640. Online games, my archery skills have unlimited effects. Author, Cat Orange. Chapter 210. Slaughter Hunter has evolved into immortal quality. There is also an additional attribute called Immortal Bonus. Because Lin Kong has not mastered the killing rules, this attribute has not yet taken effect. In addition, the Endless Devouring skill has its cooldown reset. The effect becomes, kill a unit below immortal level and devour 1% of its 4-dimensional attributes. It just so happens that there are many trial secret realms in the Teishu world, and there are supreme god level master level monsters. After the game is over, I will think about which monster to devour, but now I still focus on the game. Lin Kong thought. Immediately, he looked at the new skill. Immortal God Blade Weapon Skill. Effect 1, attack and seal the enemy with one random rule and supreme rule bonus. Effect 2, seal the enemies in the realm of the unawakened immortal god. 20% divinity. Duration, 10 seconds. Cooldown, 120 seconds. The effect of this skill is very good. It can play a great role in the battle with the supreme god. Lin Kong closed the panel and secretly said, the civilized competition lasts for 10 days, I hope I can get more immortal level items. He glanced at the competition information. The number of survivors is 168.5 billion. Through the endless dual field, you can get up to 168 immortal items. This is the most ideal situation. The cooldown time this time is less than 20 minutes, so I'll hurry up and kill the monsters. Lin Kong did not find trouble with the professionals. Next, he repeated the 2-point and 1-line activities between the dual field and the Yaler world. As time passed, the number of professionals became less and less. Lin Kong passed the killing the special monster method, guides the professional to the location of the remaining special monsters. This makes it easier for him to pull people to the dual field. However, this method also increases the competition among professionals. As a result, the number of people decreases quickly. At noon on the third day. Number of survivors in this bureau, 130. Teams in this round, 2 teams. Is this coming to an end? It's a bit unsatisfactory. Lin Kong said regretfully. He just killed more than 70 billion professionals. Since there is no one left, let's end the battle. Lin Kong instantly moved in front of another team of professionals. He raised his hand to release his skills. The other party quickly shouted, wait. Boss Yanjai, please don't attack yet. Can we talk? What to talk about? Lin Kong glanced at the leader Wang Jun. Boss, can you let us survive until the 10th day? As a reward, Nanyu Civilization is willing to offer 100 god-level props. Wang Jun said with a flattering smile. Waste time. Lin Kong waved his hand and used the arrow to destroy Jushin, directly destroying the enemy team. Since there is only one team left in this game, the game ended early. The Chaos World Civilization competition is over. The ordinary points in this game are 49 billion points and the special points are 1 billion. Final score, 50 billion. Ding. Chaos World Announcement. Deep Blue Civilization Professional Yanjai won the first place in the Civilization competition, and the Civilization reward, 1 Secret Realm of Soul World. Congratulations to Yanjai for receiving personal rewards, 500 billion experience, free attribute add 1 million, Teishu World Teleportation Scroll X1, Supreme Rule Comprehension Stone X1, Supreme God Level Treasure Box X1. According to normal conditions. After the competition, the system will give out 10,000 announcements and announce the list of top 10,000 professionals. But the world announcement only rang 30 times today. Competition ranking list, 30 people. First place, Eternal Night Dark Blue Civilization, 50 billion. Second place, LE High Deep Blue Civilization, 12.5 billion. Third place. The 30th place, White Sky U Deep Blue Civilization, 11.5 billion in the previous list. Lehigh and the others couldn't even enter the top 100,000. From this, we can see how strong Lin Kong is. The audience opened the list one after another, looking at the dark blue civilization, they took a breath of air. Damn it, this is outrageous. Boss Yongye is so powerful that even a dog can win this kind of competition. Woohoo, why aren't Yanjai and I the same civilization? The audience's eyes were filled with envy and shock. At this time, Lin Kong and others returned to the conference room of Shenlan building. The consul Wang Cheng was all smiles. Due to their victory, Deep Blue Star has added 30 soul secret realms, which can produce the world of the true God without threshold, Soul's teleportation scroll. With the resources of Soul World, Deep Blue Star will enter a stage of rapid development. Yongye, on behalf of the citizens of Deep Blue Star, thank you for your contribution. Wang Cheng seriously promised the Soul Secret Realm will be a paid secret realm, and I will give you 50% of my annual income. Lehigh and others echoed Yanjai, I hope you can accept these Teishu World Scrolls and Supreme Rule Comprehension Stones. After all, without your help, we might not even be able to get into the top 100,000 places. Then I would be disrespectful. Lin Kong smiled. In this competition, he made 99.9% of the contribution. Lin Kong accepted the items with peace of mind. The game is over, and it is up to you, the Archon, to resolve the remaining matters. I have something else to do, so I'll leave first. Lin Kong said to them. No problem. Wang Chen nodded. Then, Lin Kong left the conference room and returned to his home. He looked at the results of the competition. 30 teleportation scrolls from the Teishu world. 10 Supreme Rule Comprehension Stones. 72 immortal items. The items in the backpack can be described as dazzling. The Comprehension Stone needs to be matched with the highest God-level talents or skills, and is temporarily useless. Weapons have evolved to the immortal level, so immortal quality equipment can remain. Just devour the other 20 immortal level skill books. Thinking of this, Lin Kong opened the panel and started to upgrade the law level. LV 999 rightward arrow LV 2000 requires 65.01 trillion experience. LV 2000 rightward arrow LV 3000 requires 650 trillion experience. Every time you pass 1000 levels, the required experience increases 10 times. After killing in competitive matches, Lin Kong's experience pool rose to 14.476 trillion experience. He upgraded the swallowing and growth rules to level 7000 rules in one go. Swallowing rules. Level, LV 7000, 0/1000 trillion experience. Bonus, Divinity add 7000. Effect, Devouring System effect add 70,000%. Ding. You have met the requirements for awakening to the highest realm, a 5000 level rule. 1 million divinity. Awakening. The body and soul further transformed, and each part was integrated with the power of rules. The divine blood in the body completely transformed into brilliant gold. The soul exudes extraordinary charm. This change lasted for 2 months. Congratulations on awakening to the highest realm, your permanent 4-dimensional attribute growth add 5000%, your own health x 5,000,000%. Additional effect, when attacked by units not higher than the highest domain, the damage reduction is 99.9%. Awakening ability, space travel, plane travel. It is finally over. Lin Kong slowly opened his eyes. Feeling the vast power in his body, a trace of joy appeared in his eyes.